Hello everybody, welcome to another video from my series called This Week in Trek, which should probably be called Last Week in Trek this time, because I'm uploading it on Monday, but in the case you don't know what the heck this is a semi-regular thing in which I talk about events which happened the last week in the world of Star Trek. Yesterday something pretty important happened on the New York Comic Con. Well, actually this weekend. We have been shown a brand new trailer for Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, which will be streaming on CBS All Access in the USA and on Netflix everywhere else except for Canada, early next year. I won't be including the whole trailer here for copyright reasons. I will link to it in the description or in a comment, but I will now do a little quote-unquote trailer breakdown. The first thing I want to talk about is the overall tone. The first trailer we have seen had a much more light-hearted, almost comedic tone. This second trailer is much darker and more serious, unfortunately in my opinion. We see different shots of the USS Discovery and the crew in space. We see Captain Pike in the Discovery uniform. In the previous trailer he had the typical gold uniform. We also see some bridge crew members like that black guy and the robot girl. And I really hope that they will get some time in the second season. I mean, I don't even know how are they called, and I've seen every episode twice. That's a shame. Michael again uses magic, or in other words, holograms. You know, the technology which didn't exist in the time in which this takes place to check the Seven Lights. They were mentioned before in the previous trailer, so I won't repeat myself. I will, however, repeat one thing what I said when the first trailer was released. I am really happy that it looks like they are going to do finally something resembling space exploration. You know, the Trek to the Stars, kind of a Star Trek. The red woman that Michael is seeing in both of the trailers is a vision that Spock has too, so I guess it will be some plot point, but we don't know any more details right now. Then we see a Klingon ship which actually looks like a Klingon ship. It looks like a slightly modified D7, which to me means that they are listening to fan complaints, which is definitely a good thing. Then we see Georgiou. Why? I was so happy when she died in the previous season. Then they brought her back as the Mirror Universe version, and they bring her back even in the second season. Why? Why can't you let dead characters dead? I really hope they won't bring Lorca back, as some of the rumors suggested. And also Georgiou seems to have some shape-shifting possibilities. I wonder what that means. And she apparently will be working for Section 31. Then we see Pike in his normal gold uniform, and then the most fascinating segment begins. We see Klingons. Not Klingorks, but Klingons. They have hair, and even their makeup seems to be altered to appear more traditional. So yes, it looks like they indeed are listening to our complaints, which is great. But why does the Klingon have a lightsaber? We also see the female Klingon, but for some reason even she has no hair. I wonder how will they explain the differences between the seasons. We see the new number 1, and even though I didn't like the actress with her blonde hair, she looks much more similar to Majel Barrett with black hair, so good job with the casting. She seems to be the first person to be cast correctly to resemble a previously established character. Then we see something which looks like Tilly, possessed by a ghost, and the engineer sucking it out of her using Ghostbusters tech? What the actual hell? We then see a shirtless Saru, because I'm sure everybody wanted to see that. After some random crew shots, we see what everybody, apparently, has been waiting for: Spock. I'm not sure what to think about him. I think the actor looks nothing like Leonard Nimoy, but I'm willing to give him a fair chance. In the end, we get the information that the second season will premiere on CBS All Access on January the 17th. So, overall thoughts? I think that the second trailer is actually worse than the previous one. I don't like the overall tone, I don't like the fact that Georgiou is back, and I'm not sure what to think about the new Spock. However, I like the new Klingon look and the new number 1, so you know. Anyway, if I should pay for this, I wouldn't buy CBS All Access only for this. However, since I have Netflix access anyway and I live in a country in which this will be available on Netflix, I plan to watch the second season. Who knows, maybe it will be finally good? Anyway, let me know what did you think about the trailer down in the comment section. Do you plan to watch the second season? What do you think about the new Klingons? Are you excited? Thank you very much for watching and see you very soon. Bye.